How's it going, guys? So today's gonna be a very different video than any video I've made in the past. Is because I'm actually making a video about a game that I have never played myself. So other games that I've made videos about, it's either like I've played in another version, so like maybe in the Japanese server, or maybe I've experienced them in beta, like back when Genshin didn't even launch, and I participated in that beta. But this time, Honkai Star Rail, which is also made by MiHoYo, which I think they call themselves HoYoverse now. I'm just not used to that. Is has had two betas, but I didn't get into either of them. But why am I still making this video? It's because I've been waiting for this game for a very, very long time. Now, allow me to explain. So back when I was a really young mobile gamer, like I was completely new to the mobile gaming world, one of the first games that I still have memories of is actually a game called Honkai Gakuen, which is what I would call Honkai 2 now. And so I played that for a bit. I ditched it because I was like, oh my god, I'm not going to be spending money on mobile games, right? Why would I? I can go and buy Steam games. So I ditched it because I thought it was pay to win, whatnot. And then about 6 years ago, I saw that they made Honkai 3rd. I was like, oh my god, look at this action, look at this animation on a mobile device, on a mobile phone. That is so cool. I tried it out and my phone couldn't run it. So I ditched it, and then about 2 years-ish later, I went back into it because I saw this like really cool animation that they did for their stories. I was like, oh my god, that story looks dope. That looks really interesting. I want to give the game another try. I went back in, got the really cool character, and then about 2 versions later, I ditched it again because I thought it was a bit too grindy for me at the time, and I was busy with like I think it was schoolwork or something like that. So I ditched the game again. But this time around, I didn't completely forget about the game. In fact, I've been keeping up with the story via other content creators who've been making videos on the story of Honkai, because that's what really got me hooked into the game in the first place. It was the storytelling, right? And so I kept following, and then about 3 to 4 months ago, if I recall correctly, I mentioned it in one of my videos that I would want to go back to Honkai 3rd because the story looked really interesting. I went back in, I'm still hooked. How does that all link up to Honkai Star Rail though? That is because, from my personal understanding, Honkai Star Rail as a turn-based RPG and the whole Honkai branding, I would say that this probably is one of those games that is really focused on telling a good story. And that is what I was interested in the beginning, remember? And turn-based? So what? I play FGO. I don't mind turn-based games. But I've been looking forward to this game about whenever it was announced, like almost 2 years ago at this point. I've been waiting. I've seen people play the first beta. I've seen people play the second beta. I was like, this looks just like the game for me. But there was no news for a long period of time. Do you guys remember that? They went to like all these game shows and whatnot, but there was no news of the third beta. Now, until January 17th, where I made this post on my YouTube community tab. January 17th, Honkai Star Rail will be coming soon. Stay tuned for a video. Blah, 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 blah. And that is actually 3 days before Honkai Star Rail made an official announcement on their Twitter page saying that they will be recruiting for the third beta test. How do I know that? There's a really interesting system. So, as we all know, MiHoYo is actually a company based in China. So obviously, if they want to release, like Genshin Impact did, they will want to release the Chinese version and global about roughly the same time. Well, maybe even earlier for Chinese players. But in order to do that, they'll have to go through a little bit of a gateway. So in order to release any game in China that has any sort of like internet connectability, the well, the Chinese government side of things has to look at the games, right? And then I was like, oh, is this game qualified to be released in our country? Whatnot, whatnot. So I've been keeping track of this certain page, and as you guys can see in this page, you can see a key date, January 17th. I saw this list and I looked down it and I saw a game number 78, Honkai Star Rail by MiHoYo Shanghai. The 78th game. That moment, I knew the game is coming, and hence I made this post. Now, why am I saying all this? Am I going to be like ditching Arknights forever and then moving to hugging like, you know, Big Daddy MiHoYo and then make that good money? No, not really. I will still be making Arknight content because I don't even make that many videos. Do you really think that is that big of a problem for me to make more Arknights videos? I'm still playing the game. It's more about I want more people to try the game. It's because I really like Honkai. For me, personally, I prefer Honkai over Genshin. I know that's gonna bring a lot of hate, but that's just me. I love the storytelling that they have in Honkai 3rd, especially. So, I think I've said enough of why I love the game so much. I guess we can go briefly through like what kind of a game this Honkai Star Rail even is, and then let's see if you guys will be interested. And if you are, maybe try signing up into the beta testing thingy, because, you know, if you can get in, that would be awesome. I've been trying everything I can to get in, like the official mini games and whatnot. I've been doing all of that just to try to get in. Probably one thing I won't do for this is probably like, you know, buy access, because I think that's just not kind of thing I would do. But put that aside, let's look at the game. So, Honkai Star Rail gameplay, right? It's a new title in the Honkai Impact series, and you know, a lot of the characters I actually know from Honkai 2nd and 3rd. That's also one of the biggest reasons I'm actually, you know, really interested in this game. I know a lot of the characters. It's more like a parallel world, not completely separate. There is links. If you want to know about it, I would highly recommend you to go read some go watch some videos on Honkai 3rd, on the story of Honkai 3rd. It's really interesting. And then turn-based RPG, which, you know, I love. From what I've seen of this, it looks more like do you guys know about the Trails of series? The Trails series? It's a really popular JRPG series. Like if you play JRPG, you probably know this series. The gameplay system, from what I can tell, is kind of similar to that, but without like the character moving. So it's pretty interesting, I would say. And then, you know, maze exploration, as you would have with JRPGs, and then high quality audio and visuals. I think no one is gonna doubt this. I would say that if you've never touched the Honkai series, maybe go and search the official Honkai 3rd YouTube channel and try and look for those animated shorts for the stories. Watch those and you will understand like why I guarantee this game will have awesome animation. So I think that's about all I really want to say about this game. I'm going to be streaming this if I get access to beta, probably on YouTube or Twitch. I'm not even sure yet. I'll probably make another community post then, or probably even a video. I don't know. So if you want to see that, maybe follow my YouTube, follow my Twitch channel or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I guess I'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Bye.